The home Mary once shared with her husband had been modern, functional, and warm. But since his passing 7 months ago, the space felt more like a shell, quiet, hollow, and suffocating. Grief hung in the air like dust, heavy and inescapable. Her plants began to wither, much like her creativity. Half-finished sketches and design drafts littered her table, untouched. She rarely looked at them anymore. At the urging of a friend, Mary reluctantly joined a support group for widows. She didn't expect it to help, didn't expect anything, really. But something inside her whispered that she couldn't keep going like this. That's where she met Joanna. Joanna was everything the group wasn't: bold, quick-witted, and refreshingly unfiltered. Her energy crackled in the room, a spark in the midst of sorrow. Maybe that's why Mary gravitated toward her so quickly. They were both searching for something more than just survival. "You need to get out of that house," Joanna said after a few meetings. "Come to dinner tomorrow. No excuses." "I won't take no for an answer." Mary smiled weakly. Somehow, Joanna's insistence felt like kindness. The next evening, Mary stepped into Joanna's home, a space bursting with color and warmth. Paintings filled the walls, laughter echoed from the kitchen, and the comforting aroma of homemade food wrapped around her like a hug. But it wasn't the decor that caught her attention. It was Joanna's daughter, Hannah. Tall, elegant, with a quiet strength in her eyes and an exhaustion that spoke of a life spent shouldering too much too soon. At 28, Hannah was already making waves in the legal world. At first, their conversation was polite, casual. But as the evening deepened, so did their exchange. "My mom can't wait for me to move into that downtown apartment," Hannah confessed with a dry chuckle. "As if that's going to magically fix everything." She shrugged, her tone softening. "It needs so much work. I don't even know where to start." Without thinking, Mary replied, "I could help, with the decor, at least. A little color. Some warmth. It might make the space feel like yours." Hannah's eyebrows lifted, surprised. "You'd do that?" "That would be amazing. But I don't want to impose." "Impose?" Mary smiled. "I'm an architect. Creating spaces is what I do. And honestly, I think I need a new project." That Saturday, Mary visited Hannah's apartment. It was stark, clean, minimal, and cold. The kind of place that functioned but didn't feel like home. As Mary walked through the rooms, ideas began to form. More than that, she realized she liked being there, surrounded by potential, watching Hannah begin to relax, to breathe. As Mary sat sketching ideas for the living room, Hannah watched her from across the space. "She's so composed, so at ease in her skin," Hannah thought. "Does she even know how drawn I am to her? How much I want to be near her, understand her?" She studied the way Mary's brow furrowed in focus, the gentleness in her voice, the warmth in her eyes. There was something magnetic about her, something healing. Mary, too, felt the pull. It wasn't just about grief anymore. It wasn't just about distraction. It was something deeper, more frightening. A quiet stirring in her soul that challenged everything she thought she knew about herself. As the sun poured in through bare windows and pencil scratched softly across paper, two women sat in the middle of a quiet shift, between sorrow and possibility, memory and something unspoken. Something just beginning to bloom.